Xenoblade. Yes, well, if it wasn't already obvious, #1 game of the year, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh dearie me. This is a video game, guys. This is a fucking video game. Never before in an open world game have I wanted to explore so fucking badly. Everything you see on the horizon, that cliff, that rock, that mountain, just landforms in general, you want to see, you want to get to the top of them, and you want to have a good view, you want to have a good vantage point. That is amazing. I feel like I'm a little kid climbing trees because I just want to get high and see what I can see from up there. I just want to get high, damn it. Flying around in your scales, just want to get high. It's beautiful. I just, hold on, let me compose myself for a few minutes. Xenoblade Chronicles X is a fucking video game, right? Where you crash land on an alien planet and you just have to help the human race survive. It sounds so simple, but oh my god. Okay, it sounds so simple, but when you're there, it does sometimes devolve into your standard MMO fetch and kill quests. However, it just feels fucking magical. I just want to talk about the world for a minute, because that world, it's massive for one, but it's not really about the size, it's how densely packed everything is. There is something to see everywhere, and it's such a good thing that the game doesn't give you a scale until about 30 hours in, and doesn't give you a flying scale until about 50 hours in, because you need that amount of time to really appreciate and understand how big this world is. Once you've ran across Primordia a couple of times, you'll get it, okay? You'll think, oh, this is pretty damn big, but there's 4 other areas like it. It feels like an open world already, but there's 4 other areas like it. When I say there's no loading screens, except for going into the one room at the Blade Barracks, you will be absolutely fucking baffled, okay? Because I was in my skell, I was looking off a cliff, I was looking over the sea, and I was thinking, how long am I gonna go in that direction before the game says I can't go there, or there's a loading screen, or there's a map on your gamepad, and there's quite clearly 2 islands which are separate, well, there's 2 areas which are separate from the massive island free area sort of continent you start on, like another continent out there, and you're thinking, alright, how am I actually going to get out there? That's a ways away. You can't just go over the water, right? But you can! You just go over the water, you just go there. And I saw it on the horizon, I was like, am I actually just going there? I just went there. And you go far enough that Primordia isn't even in view anymore, and it has a fucking good draw distance, especially when it comes to landforms. And fucking wow. And again, when I had Weens around here, he said that, you know, he saw this massive ring in the distance, and then suddenly he was next to it. It is like, those are things which should be in the background. That's a background object. I've seen skyboxes before. I've seen detailed backgrounds before. That's a background object, and then you get there, and it's incredible because there's quite obviously these like huge set pieces in each stage, and from each of the neighboring areas you can see those huge set pieces. You can still see the landforms, the land masses. Like in Primordia, there's that giant spiky mountain thing which just sort of hovers in the air, and you can see that from everywhere. Then in Oblivia there's these giant rings, you can see those from everywhere, and so on and so forth. There's just these massive markers saying this area is here, this continent is here, and you can seemingly see those from across the fucking map of the game. Now it's not like a world. You can't just go in one direction, it'll wrap you around to the other side. There is eventually a barrier, but you know what, unless you go looking for that barrier, you'll never find the barrier, okay? If you see a little island off in the distance which is just not connected to the mainland, there's something over there. You can go there. There's probably a hench monster. Combat's a bit like the original Xenoblade, not quite as good in my opinion, not quite as detailed. I like the future sight stuff and some of the Monado powers. However, it's fantastic. It is fantastic. You get in a scale and you think, oh shit, I'm OP now. No, you're not. There's just going to be shitloads more hench enemies. That evens out very quickly. I love this game. I fucking love this game. It just goes so deep, and there's so much customization, and there's so much choice. And you guys have probably seen my videos on it already. There's just so fucking much, man. There's, oh my gosh. Oh. There's so much to go over, so much to talk about. This is already the longest video that I've done. I feel like I could go on for ages and ages. I love it. I love it. I love Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's amazing. It's an amazing game. It's fantastic. One of my only issues is that you can't just use a Pro Controller, because if you use a Pro Controller, you don't get the gamepad screen. If you don't get the gamepad screen, then you don't get fucking Frontier nav, and also you don't get fast travel without the gamepad screen. That's fucking nonsense, okay? Not getting fast travel because you're not using the gamepad is fucking bullshit, okay? That's ridiculous. However, you can live with the gamepad. I love this game. I spent like 50 hours on it in like 4 days, and I was just sort of sat there like, oh gosh, what's wrong with me? I had some time off work, you know? Fantastic game, amazing game. It's worth owning a Wii U for that alone, but oh my god, is there a good library on Wii U or what? That is my 2015 Game of the Year list. There are some honorable mentions coming. There have been some fantastic games that have come out in the year that I haven't included in the list for one reason or another. I'm just going to say it right now. If I played Bloodborne some more, maybe it would be on the list, but I don't think I'd played it enough to properly be a judge of that game, you know? So that's why that's not there. It'll be in the honorable mentions, along with a bunch of other games that I really enjoyed this year. Thanks so much for listening. Nofi, fuck the fuck off, you fucking prick. I can't believe you predicted it, you absolute piece of shit. Thank you very much for watching Odders Plays, and I'll see you next time.